Hey everybody, it's Jason Shadwick with Premier Guitar, and we're at the Winter NAMM show in Anaheim. And we are at the very crowded Abasi Guitars booth with Tosin Abasi and Ivan here from Abasi Guitars, and a crowd of thousands. Let's hear it, guys. There we go. And we are here, we're back again to talk about, since we've last seen you, you've had some changes, new guitars, new stuff happening. We have a new pedal that's coming out that we are actually in the midst of reviewing.
Very cool.
So tell us a little bit about what new version of the guitar you have here, Tosin.
This is the Larada 8-string multi-scale guitar, and these are being built by Grover Jackson in Laguna Beach, California. And we've got this cool new digital printed series where we can literally print images onto the body of the guitar. It's not a vinyl overlay, and it's not airbrushed or anything like that. It's actually super high DPI. You know, the ink basically catalyzes to like a type of plastic, so like a UV thing. So it's thick. This is another example, just to show you the range of what's going on with this stuff. Literally any image we want. So we have some cool design ideas that we're really excited to show people. But this is kind of a proof of concept sort of thing for NAMM.
So it's going to be interesting to see as these guitars get out into the world, what's the wear like after somebody plays a bunch of gigs on this or sweats on it, you know?
It's coated before it's painted, and then it's coated afterwards as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So hopefully there's some, in a couple of years you'll see some cool relic used versions,
Yeah, the owner of the shop said he actually mispainted something before and needed to get the ink off, and he couldn't find a solvent to do it.
Wow.
So
that's heavy duty.
Yeah, we were definitely in this is a surface that's going to be in use, so we definitely wanted to make sure it was cool. We're even doing matching control cavities.
So, and we have your signature Fishmans?
Yeah.
Right?
So I've been working with Fishman for a while now, and they do this Fluent set, which is a printed coil. So it's not mechanically wound, but it is, it is a coil as opposed to closer to the active thing most people are that they know about. These are powered, so they are powered pickups, but active, in my opinion, connotes specific sort of EMG sound, and these things are different than that. They have a headroom in them as opposed to hitting a sort of a limit with the pickup. They kind of have a lot of headroom.
So Ivan, one thing I wanted to ask you now, so we have these, the guitars now being made by Grover Jackson. So when people see this video and they're like, hey, I need to know how to order and what are the options, what's kind of the rundown of your line and different models you're producing?
So we're actually going to be, we're going to start taking orders in the spring, probably around April. People can check AbasiGuitars.com for status on that and get on the wait list as well. But we're going to be rolling out 6, 7, and 8 strings. And this is going to be the standard configuration, basswood, wenge necks, ebony fretboards. We're going to have some variation within the woods on that. But all of them are going to come with Tosin's Fishman set of pickups. And this is the Larada. We're going to have 6, 7, 8 of it.
So you said this kind of standard format, but just in different string configurations, correct?
Exactly, and also different paint configurations. You'll see there's some guitars at the booth that are just single color, but two sheen where the bevels are shiny, but the center is satin. So some different paint configurations, and then we also have the printed art line. So we're going to be coming up with several series of art designs that are specific to these guitars.
Other than the string configuration, are there any other customizable options when somebody goes in to order one of these?
It's something that we're looking at. We're looking at a sort of some production models as well as some semi-custom shop kind of
Limited spec stuff?
Yeah, we don't want to go crazy with the options. There are woods that builders like working with. There's things that make sense to source, and we definitely don't want to do any type of guitar under the sun. We have an idea of what works for the brand, and so there will be options, but it will be within what we set.
And one of the ones that really caught my eye was this T-style one sitting over here, which I think Tony was saying before that you kind of almost made this kind of just not as a joke, but as a let's see what, and people have been kind of responding to it, huh?
It's kind of a proof of concept, something that we one day at the shop, maybe Tosin, you tell a story. There was a pickguard lying around, and it went on one of our bodies, and
I was at our previous builder's shop, and this thing's about a year old, and he had a Tele pickguard lying around and the body, an uncut body, and I just threw it on there, and I'm like, dude, look. And I'm like, Space Tele. And it's just really exciting because Fishman already does a signature Telecaster set for Greg Koch.
Yeah.
And he's one of my favorite players, and we just thought how cool would it be, considering it's a single cut body shape, how well it translates. And with the Fishman Fluence, it really ties our whole thing together.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, that thing's been stoking people out for sure.
And it seems like every time I've walked by the booth this weekend, somebody, either Charlie Hunter or somebody's been sitting down and checking out the guitars.
Yeah, and that means a lot to us because, like, stylistically, I play what I play, but I appreciate players of all genres, and I definitely want to make things that have tone in them, not just pigeonhole you. And so to see that, you know, Charlie Hunter or Gilad Hexelman or Mark Lettieri, any of these guys can get on my rig. This is actually my touring rig, and they've got all the tones that they're used to, and then you can obviously do the progressive metal thing too. It just speaks to the fact that these instruments are for players. Yeah.
So you said springtime is when you guys will start opening up for pre-orders, right?
Yeah.
And AbaziGuitars.com, that's the website?
Yes, sir.
Cool. And what'll be the kind of the range of pricing on these models?
It's something that we're finalizing right now. What we want to do is have a base model at a price point and have some options that'll take you a little bit further. Loosely speaking, we're trying to get sub 3,000, mid to 2,000s range, but to be determined. Once we have all that finalized, it'll be on the website.
Well, Tosin, we're going to have you play us out with something. So this is Jason with Premier Guitar.